back to We the People You. My name is Abaya Israel, former police officer and former sheriff's deputy. And today I am about to answer all of the questions that I have been receiving in the comment section, also in my email inbox. So for those who have been asking, Abaya, why are you not using We the People University? The channel is up to 700,000 subscribers. You're making your way towards 1 million. And I understand, but there are some things that I guess I'll show you guys now. I've stated this before on the channel, but I'll give you guys a little bit more detail right now and just show you guys what's really happening with the channel. Now, first, let me show you this. This picture is the beginning of my issues. Okay, this is the beginning. And you might be like, well, why is that the beginning? So remember, my past career is a law enforcement officer. If you watched my testimonial of, my career and what I did while I was an officer, why I left, you will remember me saying that one of my former sergeants caught me watching Big Nick. Okay. All right. Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. And I was called a traitor. And at first it came off like a joke. Ha ha ha. Funny. But that made its way around. All right. So being a police officer, doing what I do now, it's not smiled upon. Okay. So keep that in mind. And I'm sure you guys know that. So, but what you guys don't know is the behind the scenes, what happens with that. So what I think, and I can't prove this, but I just believe this, and you can call me crazy, but I do think there was a very small network of officers, because I do get a lot of, emails from police officers and deputies, and they hate what I do. And, it's always something really stupid. So I just kind of delete it, ignore it, keep going. But I do think there's a small network of officers who have, came up with the bright idea to continually report the channel. And what you may not know about the YouTube algorithm is, well, not the algorithm as well, and their whole system. For you guys who do have a YouTube channel and you upload, there's a portion where you go through, especially if your channel is monetized, where they ask you if there's anything bad inside of the video. You say no. And initially it starts off and it gives you the benefit of the doubt. And if you continue, and if you don't know this is a tip for you guys, if you continue to be in good standings when you tell them, no, there's nothing bad, nothing violates the policy, it gives you more trust. Okay. It trusts you more. And so over time, you can continue to upload. And at that point, the system, the algorithm, it trusts you more and you don't have any issues. But if you tell it no, and it deems over time that you have not been as trustworthy, it watches you more. Okay. Now I had to learn that from a really big YouTuber. Okay. The algorithm is really complicated. So, but if you keep telling it, no, there's nothing that violates policy, there's nothing that's bad in this video, and it deems you and it demonetizes you or age restrict your video or whatever, you get that reputation with the algorithm. Keep that in mind. That is very important about, what I'm about to share with you guys. That's extremely important. So knowing that you can actually build a reputation with the YouTube algorithm, me saying to the algorithm that there is nothing bad in this video, and of course you guys saw the videos, there's nothing there. But from that point forward, if a group of people continually report that, one, I'm taking their content, and mind you, these are police officers who were publicly recorded, so they were lying. I even had to reach out to some departments, and that's a whole nother battle. But if they're reporting this to YouTube, YouTube is not concerned with if they're a police officer or not. They're just concerned with, hey, you're taking someone's content. And YouTube is not going to investigate, was this on public property or private property? Okay. So many of those reports to YouTube, your channel starts to get a bad rep. Okay. Now, with that being said, I can't prove that's what happened, but based on the emails that I received from so many different officers who hate what I do, and one actually stating that he and his friends are going to report me, I just believe that's what happened. Okay. I can't prove it, but I'm just, using my investigative skills here. So with that being said, I begin to receive messages that look like this. Thank you so much for sending out your videos. I subscribe to your channel every time I watch one of your videos, which is very telling. If a person has to subscribe every time they watch the video, they're being unsubscribed. And I couldn't really figure out why this was. And, this started way back. As you see, this is a screenshot from my computer. And, I get messages like this. Sorry about the little bubble over on the right. As soon as I decided to screenshot this thing, my wife sent me a text message. But someone says, glad I found you again. I did go back to the last video you made on the former channel, which is We the People University, and try and let others know where to find you. Hope that helps and doesn't cause issues. I can only imagine you're not there for a good reason. Okay, exactly. Right. And I respond and, tell them I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate that, my friend, and, greatly appreciate it. So that's a message that I got. And here's another one. This is like the 15th time I've had to resubscribe to your channel. Now, you guys have no clue how many emails or text messages, not text messages, but comments that I've received like this. And I can't really, I couldn't understand it at the time. I've kind of figured it out now. Another comment, and this is on a new channel. I remember this one. I noticed YouTube almost completely banned your channel or not in the algorithm whatsoever. I've been subbed to you for a really long time and have to search your channel and realize I'm unsubbed so many times. So that's what so many people are saying. Like, I'm being unsubscribed from you each and every day. Even subbed don't get your new videos, even having the notifications turned on. I know you're having a hard time with attacks on the channel as an XLE law enforcement officer, right? Just know there's a lot of us here noticing it. So that's part of what's happening, primarily what's happening. And I do think my past career has a lot to do with it. And the channel is taking a direct hit because think about this. Now, I believe there are some other guys who were officers or even worked as a deputy, maybe inside of a jail or on the street. I don't know, but I don't think I'm the only person. But the channel, it was a pretty nice sized channel, so it had a lot of eyes on it. So being a former officer and you have a lot of eyes on you and then doing what I'm doing, well, it brought attention from the wrong places. And all it takes is for, a few people to get together and start making these accusations. There was one video I covered where a police officer actually stated he filed with YouTube the copyright claim and that it was his video, although he was on a sidewalk, public property, and he was recorded. And it was another viewer who sent me the video to cover for him. And yeah, that cop happened to see it. He claimed the video. Let's keep going, though. Here's another one. I keep getting unsubscribed from your channel. I'm glad you popped back up on my feed. And this is the new channel. Older one from We the People University. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen the video from you in ages in my feed. Shadow ban, maybe? Of course. I agree. This is the first time you have been in my feed in months. Now, what's crazy about that, keep this in mind. I'm about to show you guys some emails. I'm about to show you a couple of emails, and also I screen recorded from, the YouTube back office so you guys can see what's going on behind the scenes. And hopefully this is going to answer your question, why I made the switch. All right, let's keep going. Another one. Sometimes I have to click your channel to see new videos have been posted, but it doesn't show on my timeline. Right? I can do this all day. I can't tell you how many screenshots I have of this. Okay, I can literally sit here for hours and just post comment after comment. All right, so I'm just gonna let you see a couple more and then I'll move forward. I was unsubbed. I never did it. I believe you, my friend. I haven't seen a video in a while. Yeah, I mean, and this is just really what's happening. Okay, this is what's happening. Now, this is one that I received. Abaya, I want to say that 2 days in a row, including today, I had to subscribe to your channel because it seems YouTube unsubscribed me. And so what I did, after a while, I have this team that was helping me manage We the People University, because for one, I get a lot of emails and there's a lot of comments, and I'm one person. I just can't read all the emails or all the comments, alone. So I'm trying to get someone to help me out. And so the guy who's managing the team, this is the text message that I sent to him. What I did, I showed him this comment and I showed him several other comments. Okay. So now we're talking via text message. And as you can see in this text message, there's one of the comments that I send to him. And I tell him I get these every day. There has to be something going on. And at the time, I just don't know what. And his response is something is definitely going on. I'll speak with my team about well, it's supposed to be about it, and see if other creators are facing the same issue. Now, I would like to say when I first told him about the channel and what was going on, he was skeptical. He didn't believe me. He was not that he just thought I was not telling the truth, but he probably I guess I would say he thought I was just looking at it the wrong way. Maybe it's just I got to do something different with the videos or something of that nature. And the algorithm is really not out to attack me, right? But, after I sent him so many emails and showed him so many comments, and he started to get concerned, like, wow, maybe something is up here. And so they start looking into it and they couldn't figure it out either. But it was like, yeah, this is different. And one thing I did do, I reached out to a couple other channels. I reached out to Lackluster and I asked him, hey, you guys having channel issues like this? And he was like, no, I don't have any issues, not like that. John Bryant, the civil rights lawyer, reached out to him and via email, and he told me that he didn't notice anything. Told me that he will, if he does, he will, let me know. So I reached out to a few others as well. And I'm like, wow, I seem to be the only one. I seem to be the only person having this issue. And I just couldn't understand why and what was going on with the channel. And it got to the point where I would have to, for one video upload, I would have to upload the thing like 3, 4, 5 times and do like disputes and whatever. It's either going to be like age restricted, demonetized, blocked altogether. There's been videos taken down, like completely removed, that I never removed. I get comments in the comment section about, hey, I'm commenting, Abaya, why are you blocking my comments? Listen, people, understand, I do not block comments. That is not me. I actually saw there were a few of my own comments, pinned comments that were removed. I'm like, it's my channel. It's my comment, and they were removed. This happened maybe 3 or 4 times. So it's not me removing your comments. Believe me when I tell you that. But let's keep looking at this a little more. So here's one email that I received. And of course I had to blur out the name. Important video. Are you still around? Okay. And this started back in like 2023. Okay. I responded, yes, I'm here like every day. Hello, my friend. I'm still here. I release new videos daily. The problem is no one can see the videos. No one can see the videos. They're not receiving notifications. I'm not in their timeline. So no one's seeing the videos. And I receive emails like this. I have tons of emails like this, but again, I'll just show you a few so I don't waste your time. Are you still posting on YouTube? We the People University channel on YouTube. And so I'm telling them, I am, they're just not seeing it. As a matter of fact, I read, and within the last 3 days, there were 2 different comments that stated, you never do updates. And I told one of the people who commented, I literally just did an update 2 days ago. So I have several updates, but if you're not being notified of all of my videos, then you just don't see them. You think we the people, this channel is not doing updates or following up, and we really are. Here's another email that states, posting why you stop. Like, hey, what's going on? Another email is just simply asking, Bio, why are you not posting? And I am. And I want you guys to see something, okay? I want you to see this. This is something that I just searched, copyright inside of my email box from my mobile phone. And I just want to show you guys how this looks inside of my email. And if you can see all of that, this is actually me receiving all of these copyright, email strikes, right? And this is the back office. As I said, I'll show you guys back here. And as you see, all of the red, dollar signs and things of that nature. So if you guys are wondering, well, why did you switch from We the People University to We the People U? Well, there's a lot going on with the channel. Did I delete the channel? No, the channel won't be deleted. The channel's still there. I still plan to utilize the channel. Just gotta get those things taken care of. But as for now, I want to make sure the content gets out to you guys. I want to make sure you guys can, you know, follow the channel and support as you guys have always done, because not only do you guys follow the channel and support the channel, I follow you guys and support you. And what I mean by is I learn from you guys. Okay. There are some things that, you know, you pointed, you know, me in the direction of to, hey, check this out. And I go look into that and I might learn something new. And that's something I can add when I'm covering videos, and I'll study that to make sure I understand what's going on. So I'm not the person to say, hey, I was a cop and I know everything and you know nothing. No, you know, you guys say you learn from me. Well, guess what? I learn from you guys as well. And I appreciate each and every one of you who support the channel, who subscribe to the channel. Even if you haven't subscribed, but yet you follow and watch the videos, I appreciate you guys as well. You know, so hopefully everyone who's over on We the People University will also come over to support We the People U. Hopefully you guys like and share this channel. With that being said, if you have any questions, hopefully that answered your question of what was going on with the channel. I definitely want to continue to use the channel, but for right now, so I can continue to move forward and bring you guys content. We are on We the People U, and so hopefully you guys follow and support here as well. So hopefully that answered all the questions for everyone who was asking, you know, and hopefully you guys see this video to answer your questions. But until the next video, you know, make sure you know your rights. Always protect yourself. We the People U, signing off.